Bridges is a stump-tailed macaque monkey that was born in 1985 in California. At birth, he was taken away from his mother. The researchers sewed his eyes shut, drilled open his skull, and placed a tri-sensor aid in his brain. Their goal was to test blindness in humans. What happened was, Bridges, among 467 monkeys, were taken away from their mother at birth, and they were killed at the end of their experiment when they were no longer needed. There are many different ways that the researchers used to euthanize their animals, none being a civilized way but cruel. Some are euthanized without any pain or distress and by being made to inhale a gas such as carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide without prior sedation or anesthesia. Rodents are put in a high-intensity microwave to preserve their brain tissue, but they die within less than a second. Captive bolts are used on dogs, horses, pigs, and rabbits to cause a death by concussion to the brain. If in case the captive bolts didn't work, the researchers had to resort to guns. Electrocution is also used for more of the larger animals. Whether it is known or not, researchers back in the 1980s were taught to ignore signs of pains of animals being in any kind of distress and continue with their work. That is why animal testing is wrong. Millions of animals suffer each year, and each year they are euthanized in a cruel way. They die without being proper buried, they're just being treated like garbage. As you can see, animal testing is cruel. It is not simply a place where they go to help us, but a place where they are neglected for their own wellness. How fair it is for animals to be treated as if they were a science experiment rather than a cute creature struggling to live in the world. Instead, animals are treated like garbage. After they are no longer needed for their research, they are euthanized at the end of their studies. So be aware of the products that you use. This is a list of the companies that test their products on animals. I'm not asking you to stop using these products, but be more concerned about how animals are being treated nowadays. Animals are used to make us look and feel better about ourselves, but are we worried about whether they are feeling better about themselves? Animal testing affects the lives of hundreds of animals a year. Just like us, they cry, they bleed, and they hurt. And worst of all, they can't even speak on their own behalf. They are like human beings. They can feel pain, they are lonely, and just like us, they want to live. It is our responsibility to stop these companies and save the animals. So next time you decide to buy certain products and do some research first, find out which companies believe animal tests are subjects and which of them are our friends.